Hi students, welcome back to my channel Get in Bio World. If you like my videos, please like करें, share करें और subscribe करें. So students, our last topic of this lesson is regulation of respiration. Human beings have a significant ability to maintain and moderate the respiratory rhythm to suit the demand of body tissue. Ability of the human body is to maintain and moderate the respiratory rhythm to suit the demands of the body tissue. Means body tissue, according to the demand of the body tissue, respiratory rhythm can be maintained or moderate by the human body. This is done by the neural system, and this procedure is done through the neural system. A specialized center present in the medulla region on the brain called respiratory rhythm system center is primarily responsible for this regulation. One special center is present in the medulla region of the brain, and this region is called as the respiratory rhythm center, and this is responsible for the regulation. Another center present in the pons region of the brain called pneumotoxic center can moderate the function of respiratory rhythm center. First specialized region is called as respiratory rhythm. It can responsible for the regulation of the brain function, and another region is present below the medulla region, which is called pons region, and it is called as the pneumotoxic center, and it can moderate the function of the respiratory rhythm center. This first center, respiratory rhythm center, can regulate the function, and this function respiratory rhythm center moderate by the pneumotoxic center. So neural signal from this center can reduces the duration of inspiration. Means neural signal passes from the pons region can reduce the duration of inspiration. Means we can take the oxygen inside the body, and its duration can reduces when the neural signal passes from the pons region, and thereby alter the respiratory rate, and the in respiratory rate the changes or alter is done. So students, a chemosensitive area is situated adjacent to the rhythm center, which is highly sensitive to carbon dioxide and hydrogen ion. And another chemosensitive area is present, and this chemosensitive area is situated adjacent to the rhythm center. Means rhythm center के adjacent ही one area present होता है is called as the chemosensitive area, and this chemosensitive area is highly sensitive to carbon dioxide and hydrogen ion. Increasing in the substances can activate the center, which in turn can signal the rhythm center to make necessary adjustment in the respiratory process, by which these substances can be eliminated. Means the substances of this chemosensitive area get activated, and when these get activated, they can turn the signal in the rhythm center to make the necessary adjustment in by the respiratory process. And that's why the hydrogen ion and carbon dioxide, which is highly sensitive to this area, is get eliminated. Now next, respiratory receptors associated with aortic arc and the carotid arteries also can recognize changes in carbon dioxide and the hydrogen ion concentration, and necessary signal to the rhythm center for remedial action. Means some other receptors is also associated with these two, aortic arc and the carotid artery. It also can recognize the if any changes occur in carbon dioxide and the hydrogen ion concentration, and they send the necessary signal to the rhythm center for the remedial actions. The role of the oxygen in the regulation of respiratory rhythm is quite insignificant, but the respiratory role of the oxygen in the regulation of the respiratory rhythm is not properly insignificant. Now next, disorders of the respiratory system. Asthma is difficulty in breathing causing the wheezing due to the inflammation of bronchi and the bronchioles. Means asthma is a one type of diseases, and in this disease the difficulty of the breathing causing wheezing. Wheezing means a one type of sound when comes from the chest due to the inflammation of bronchi and the bronchioles. When the bronchi and bronchioles get inflamed, the breathing difficulty comes. That's why the wheezing sound comes from our chest. This problem is called as asthma. Now next, emphysema is a chronic disorder. It is a one type of chronic disorder in which alveolar walls are damaged due to the which respiratory surface is decreased. The respiratory surface of the lungs get decreased. That's why the alveolar walls get damaged, and this causes the emphysema. And it's the one of the major causes of this disease is due to the smoking cigarette. Due to the cigarette smoking, the alveolar wall get damaged and the surface area of the lungs get decreased. Respiratory surface get decreased. That's why the emphysema is causes emphysema. Now next and last is the occupational respiratory disorder. In certain industries, especially those leaving grinding or stone breaking, means where the stone breaking or grinding is done at these industries, so much dust is produced. It causes is the pollution. That's why the defense mechanism of the body cannot fully cope with the situation, and at this time the body do not fully cope the situation, and long exposure can give rise to inflammation. That's why the inflammation leading to the fibrosis. Fibrosis means a proliferation of the fibrous tissue, and thus it causes the serious lung damage. Due to the grinding or stone breaking in industries, it causes the pollution, and when we take the air inside our body, our defense mechanism of the body get not fully coped with this situation, and the long exposure of these gases or oxygen into our body, it causes the inflammation, and due to this inflammation it causes the proliferation of the fibrosis, and this proliferation of fibrous tissue is called as the fibrosis, and due to which it causes the severe lung damage, and workers in such industries should use or wear the protective mask. So students, this is our last topic of this lesson, breathing and the exchange of gases. If you like my videos, please like करें, share करें और subscribe करें.